back to school night. I am Mrs. Gomez, your principal, excited to be here this evening. And I'm going to invite Miss Noel to, if she's with us, to please join us and say hello. She may be having a little bit of internet issues. Well, welcome to our back to school night. This is our general session. Buenas tardes, buenas noches, buenas tardes a nuestra noche de regreso a la escuela. Esta noche estaremos hablando un poquito sobre información que nos pertenece a todos. So this evening, I do want to take some time to go over some very important topics that you will need to know for the rest of the school year. And at 6 o'clock, all of the classroom sessions will begin. And I don't anticipate hopefully being here that long, but I will take some questions if there are any. Vamos a estar aquí para contestar preguntas después si tiene, pero las sesiones de los salones empiezan a las 6. So thank you so much for being here. I'm going to go ahead and begin with our presentation. Oops. There we go. So here is our agenda. We're going to talk about school-wide expectations, what's different this school year, how are we celebrating birthdays, there's some information on tutoring and homework help, where can you get technology support, who do I call for, if you have some questions, just an update on breakfast and lunch, and then it'll be time for our classroom visits. Vamos a repasar hoy expectativas de la escuela, qué es diferente este año, cómo celebramos los cumpleaños, la tutoría y ayuda que vamos a estar ofreciendo, el apoyo que le daremos con tecnología, a quién llama si tiene alguna pregunta, información sobre el desayuno y almuerzo, y va a ser hora para las visitas de los salones. Miss Noel, are you with us by any chance? Okay, then we're just going to go ahead and keep going. So I want to go ahead and take a moment to go over our school-wide expectations. And basically what these are just what do we expect from all the students? ¿Qué vamos a esperar de todos los estudiantes? And students, if you are with us, you will recognize this chart. It is in our PBIS, goal-driven, respectful, and responsible citizens. So what does this look like when you're entering class? Well, you want to choose a distraction-free learning space. You want to have your Google Classroom or Seesaw open. You want to have your Gmail open, so you want to make sure you do that. To be respectful, you want to turn your video on to say hello and goodbye, and you want to make sure that you're muted so that everyone can hear. And being a responsible citizen means you're on time and ready to learn. You start your class with your Chromebook charged or plugged in and have your learning materials ready. And when your teacher is instructing, here's what we expect from you. To stay focused, goal-driven, you stay focused and avoid doing other things. Participate when you're asked to. What does it look like when you're respectful? You unmute yourself when called on. You use kind words and faces. You wait your turn, and you stay logged in for the entire live session. And to be a responsible citizen, you're asking questions when you have them, maybe with your voice, with your chat, or maybe you raise your hand. And you answer questions in the chat box, whiteboards, or whatever your teacher is asking you to do. And of course, attend all your live classes on time. I have to remind you, on time. This is school. This is not optional. And what does it look like when you're working on your own? What does it look like to be goal-driven? Well, you want to submit your completed work on time. Again, we're at school. We have deadlines. We need to turn our stuff in. To be respectful, you want to use the approved websites. I know we've seen quite a few kids who have been going on websites that they shouldn't have. Remember, all your teachers have GoGuardian, so they are watching your screens, and Chromebooks provided by the school are for academics. So please, parents, make sure they're using them for academics. And limit the food and the drink near your Chromebook. We don't want to accidentally have food or water or soda or whatever you have nearby spilt on your Chromebook, because we only get one Chromebook. And imagine we have a lot of students in this district that need Chromebooks. And to be a responsible citizen, we're going to submit all our work on time. You're going to check your Google Classroom or your Seesaw to check your assignments, and stay focused. on your assigned task. So these are your distance learning expectations, students. Parents, this is what we're expecting of your child, no matter what grade they are in. Estas son las expectativas para los estudiantes durante sus clases de distancia. Esperamos que tengan metas, que sean respetuosos, que sean responsables y que sigan las reglas que esperamos de ellos. So let's talk a little bit about what's different this year. ¿Qué es diferente este año than when we went to distance learning in the spring? Well, in the spring, when it came to engagement, like, should I really do my work? Well, the assignments were a little more flexible. You tried your best. This time, you must submit your completed work. You need to have your learning materials ready at the start of class. You are in school. And in the spring, you participated as much as possible. Well, now we expect you to participate in class discussions and really be kind with your words and your faces because we can see you on the camera. Also, in the spring, flexible assignments, the engagement records were not sent to the state. Our state was not really keeping track of that, and teachers were available for help. This time, now all your assigned work needs to be turned in on time. And guess what? The teachers are keeping track of how much work you're doing because every district has to send the state of California a report on how our students are engaging with their classwork. So students and parents, teachers are now keeping track of how much work is submitted, and that gets sent to the state for on behalf of our district. And of course, your teachers are available to ask for help when needed. ¿Qué es la diferencia con la participación? En la primavera, las asignaciones eran flexibles. Esperábamos que sus hijos hagan el mejor esfuerzo. Esta vez, ya que estamos en el nuevo año escolar, tienen que enviar el trabajo terminado a tiempo. Tengan listos los materiales que necesitan para las clases. También en la primavera participaron tanto como pudieran. Esta vez esperamos mucho de ellos. Tienen que participar en las discusiones de las clases, usar palabras y caras amables ahora que estamos en cámara. En la primavera el trabajo era flexible. No se enviaron registros de participación al Estado y los maestros estaban disponibles para ayudar. Esta vez se deben de enviar el trabajo asignado a tiempo, no tarde. Y los registros de participación ya los enviamos al Estado. El Estado nos está pidiendo por ley que cada distrito les dé un reporte de cuánto trabajo están haciendo los estudiantes. Así es que los maestros están tomando récord sobre todo el trabajo que entregan y no entregan sus hijos. Y por favor, pidan ayuda cuando la necesiten. Para eso están las maestras y los maestros. So, what's different with attendance? This is probably one of the biggest ones. In the spring, students checked in, turning cameras on for attendance, maybe. This time, daily attendance is tracked, and it's tracked during live lessons. So you need to be there, and you need to be there at the time that they take attendance. It may be at the beginning of the lesson, in the middle, or the end. So you need to make sure that you're there so you get counted. We want you to turn your camera on to verify that it's you, because we don't know if it's you or if it's somebody else who's claiming to be you. And attendance now is monitored by the district and the state. So everyone's watching your attendance. And right now, if you may not know, is everybody is marked absent until you show up to class. If you don't show up to class, you're automatically absent. So everyone is marked absent until your teacher can verify it's you. So in the spring, you be on time, be ready to learn. Maybe you had live lessons 2 to 3 times a week. Here, you be on time and ready to learn, and you stay logged in for the entire daily life class every single day. In the spring, we had flexible schedule. You can email your teacher with questions or concerns. Well, this time, now that it's a 2021 school year, you are to attend class daily and on time. Not late, not rolling out of bed, not barely, eating breakfast. No, you come ready and prepared. And of course, continue to email your teacher when if you're going to be absent, please. Parents, email your teacher, send them a reminder, Class Dojo, whatever they use, or even if you're having problems logging on, make sure that they know. un poquito de diferencia con la asistencia a la escuela. En la primavera, el registro de estudiantes era opcional, no se registraba tanto. Y luego las cámaras eran opcionales. A ya que el nuevo año escolar, la asistencia se espera diariamente y se está registrando todos los días que los estudiantes están aquí. Y esos reportes se mandan al estado. Y vamos a pedir que por favor enciendan sus cámaras cuando los estudiantes para verificar que son ellos y los podemos marcar presente. Como le digo, la asistencia a la escuela se está monitoreando por el distrito, la escuela y el estado. Esta vez, en 2020-21, esperamos que lleguen a tiempo y que estén listos para aprender y que se mantengan conectados durante toda la sesión de la clase. No llegar tarde y no salirse temprano, sino que llegar a tiempo, quedar hasta el fin y asistir a las clases todos los días y a tiempo. Si tiene problemas con su tecnología o no va a poder asistir su estudiante, por favor, mandale un correo electrónico a su maestra o una llamada o cualquier manera que la maestra use. Es muy importante porque la asistencia sí está contando. And what's different with grades? Well, this year, we expect you to submit your work on time and you will be getting a grade. Now, in the spring, they were review standards. Now we have a lot of new standards that we're covering and they will be graded. And of course, we expect you to try your best. Also, we expect you to check your Google Classroom and your Seesaw to check your points, the grades on your assignments. That's where you're going to find them. And of course, we're going to have tests. Yes, tests, assessments. Your teachers are going to be scheduling tests. They're going to grade them. You're going to get a grade. And you also can, this time around, you will be getting progress reports and report cards. So we are in school, kids. We are in school and we mean business. So we expect you to be on time every day. La diferencia con las calificaciones este año escolar es que el trabajo tiene que terminar a tiempo y lo tiene que enviar a los maestros porque se van a dar calificación. Se están calificando los nuevos estándares que tienen que aprender los estudiantes y esperamos que todos hagan su mejor esfuerzo. También vamos a que revise sus Google Classroom y su CISA para verificar los puntos, las calificaciones de las tareas. Y ahora estamos dando, vamos a evaluaciones, exámenes, se van a estar programadas y se van a dar calificación. Y esta vez también vamos a dar reportes de progreso y boletas de calificación. Así es que tenemos que animar a nuestros estudiantes que entreguen su trabajo y que hagan lo mejor que puedan. So that was kind of just some of the stuff that you're like, oh, that kind of stuff is boring, right? But it's important stuff that you need to know because it matters. It really matters. Even though we're not in school and in the building, school has started and our teachers are working really, really hard to make sure that you get the best education possible. Es muy importante, papás y mamás y familiares, que por favor nos apoyen porque los maestros están trabajando muy duro para asegurar que reciban una educación muy buena, pero necesitamos ayuda que animen a sus hijos, que lleguen a los salones y que hagan su trabajo. So I want to share with you birthday celebrations. ¿Cómo vamos a celebrar los cumpleaños? Well, as you know, students, and those of you who have been at our school, we did birthday books. Now, Mrs. Gomez was wondering, how am I going to put that many books in the mail? It's going to take me forever. So I got this great idea. Let me share it with you. So at the end of every month, over by the bus drop-off zone by the cafeteria, from 9 to 11, we're going to have a drive-by or walk-by, a birthday celebration for you. So you're going to be able to, I'm going to have my rolling cart of books and you're going to be able to pick your book out and then I'm going to have a couple of surprises for you. So those of you who are celebrating birthdays, I will make sure that I email out the date and you check our Instagram and our Facebook and you check your emails because I will be sending those out. Este año vamos a celebrar los cumpleaños. En el pasado los he celebrado con libros, le daba libros a todos los estudiantes, pero como no puedo necesariamente mandar 650 libros por correo, este año al fin de cada mes vamos a estar celebrando a los estudiantes. Vamos a pedir que si pueden entre 9 y 11 de la mañana en el día que le vamos a asignar, puedan traer a sus hijos por donde dejan los autobuses a los niños junto a la cafetería y van a poder escoger su libro y también les vamos a tener una sorpresa. So if you had a birthday in August, dun, 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 we are going to be celebrating you on Friday, this Friday from 9 to 11, myself and Mrs. Noel will be there. We're going to have books for you to choose from. I'm going to, and I have a couple of other little surprises for you. Vamos a celebrar los estudiantes que celebraron cumpleaños en agosto, este viernes 4 de septiembre de 9 a 11. So please, please, if your parents or your guardians can't bring you, maybe somebody else, a grandma, grandpa, friend can bring you over. You can drive by. Please wear your masks. But we will make sure that we celebrate you. We're so excited to see you as well. Estamos muy contentos en ver a nuestros estudiantes. Por favor de traer sus máscaras, pero solo los estudiantes se van a bajar. Just remember, only students will get off the car to come get their books. So I'm so excited for that, and I will be sharing pictures on Friday. I wanted to update you on tutoring and homework help. Les quiero dar información sobre tutoría y la ayuda con tareas. I know that some of you, the work is getting a little bit hard. And parents, I know it's not easy. Well, I have great news because soon, in the next couple of weeks, we are going to have an opportunity for students to be part of our tutoring and to have homework help. En unas semanas vamos a estar ofreciendo tutoría y ayuda con la tarea, porque yo entiendo que es difícil. Esta situación es difícil y queremos apoyarlos. So, who's going to do the tutoring? Our Think Together staff is back. So our Think Together staff will be offering tutoring to our students. And I will be working with the teachers to make sure that I get the names of students who can use the support and families, if you want to contact your teachers, if you feel like your child needs some support, and then they can give me the names as well. And there's also going to be a homework helpline where teachers, our own Colton teachers, and maybe teachers from Bernie, and maybe teachers from Lincoln, our own Colton teachers will be having a homework help session. Muy pronto vamos a estar ofreciendo tutoría con nuestro personal de Think Together. Ahí les van a ayudar a los estudiantes. Si tienen alguna preocupación y gustan que sus hijos reciban tutoría, favor de contactarse con sus maestros y ellos nos dan el nombre. Y también en unas semanas vamos a tener una oportunidad cuando las maestras de las escuelas van a ofrecer ayuda con la tarea. So keep an eye out for that because I can't wait to start offering that support for you guys. So some of you may need some help with technology. Wow, technology is pretty it can get a little tricky, right? Y vamos a dar apoyo con la tecnología. I just want to remind everyone of when our technology is. And I think I'm going to hand it over to Miss Noel so she can share with us, if you don't mind, Miss Noel, when they can come and get technology support at Alice Burney.
Good evening, families and students. Thank you for joining us. So technology support is on Mondays, on Wednesdays in the cafeteria. So if you have a device that's not charging properly, if you're having issues logging in, getting to your class, your teacher's link, please bring your Chromebook down with you with the plug. You can stop by on Wednesday again from 8:30 to 11:30 in the cafeteria.
Yes, and Ms. Bargri and Ms. Urquhart are two tech experts who will be able to help you with hotspots as well. Is that correct, Ms. Noel? I know her
That is correct.
There you are. Okay, we hear you. Fantastic. And can you talk to them a little bit about our Colton Joint Unified School District Help Desk?
Is available to any student or any parent who needs help with your technology. So please utilize that help desk phone number or the email when we're not on campus. Again, we're only on campus for technology support on Wednesday. Any day outside of Wednesday, please utilize that help desk, their phone number.
Thank you. I'm going to go back as I forgot to say this in Spanish. Disculpe, se me olvidó decirlo en español, que si necesita ayuda con tecnología, en nuestra escuela tenemos 2 maestras que les ayudan todos los miércoles entre 8:30 y 11:30 de la mañana en la cafetería. Les podemos apoyar con el Chromebook, pero por favor traigan el Chromebook y también traigan su cordón que viene para cargarlos. Y si tienen alguna pregunta con su hotspot, también pueden traerlo el miércoles. Por si acaso no pueden venir el miércoles o tienen algún problema otro día de la semana, de lunes a viernes nuestro distrito tiene un número de teléfono que puedan llamar, que está aquí en la pantalla, y también pueden mandar un correo electrónico a helpdesk@cjusd.net, donde les pueden ayudar con sus preguntas. Thank you, Ms. Noel. So, you might have like, okay, I have all these questions, but I don't know who to call. Well, I want to make sure that everybody knows who to call. So, who do I call? ¿Quién llamo si tengo alguna pregunta? So you can email me, you can call me at the school, Mrs. Gomez, the principal. You can email Mrs. Noel at the school. She also will be ready and willing to help you. We have, if you have enrollments, you need to enroll in your child. If you have questions about enrollments, if you have questions about the class, if you have questions about just about anything, you call Miss Rodriguez. Miss Karina Rodriguez is our office manager. She's who you call. Si tienen alguna pregunta, me pueden llamar a mí, correo electrónico, la señora Noel, que es nuestra asistente directora, la señora Rodríguez, que es la encargada de la oficina. Si tienen que inscribir a sus hijos, tienen preguntas sobre clases de sus hijos, pueden darle correo electrónico o llamarle. If you have attendance questions, your person to go to is Miss Covarrubias. Her email is right there on the screen, and she will be more than happy to help you. Si tienen preguntas sobre la asistencia de la escuela, favor de notificar a la señora Covarrubias, que le puede ayudar con esas preguntas. And if you have any health issues, any medicines, health questions, immunizations, you contact Mrs. Silva, our health assistant. Si tienen preguntas sobre cualquier cosa, las vacunas, algo de la salud, nos pueden contactarse con la señora Silva, que es nuestra asistente de salud. So you can see our phone number there, 909. Oh, I made a mistake. It should be 5805017. Oh my God, you were about to tell me, right, Ms. Noel? Oh man, I caught that. I put the wrong picture on here. See, we all make mistakes. Disculpe, el número de teléfono no es 501-85017. Disculpe. So make a note of that. The last number should be 7, not 8. And then you could see the extensions there, las extensiones también. And also, if you follow us on social media, if you have Instagram, follow us. We always put stuff on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. Si tienen las redes sociales, por favor, síganos. Estamos en Instagram, en la página de Facebook, en Twitter. Ponemos mucha información ahí. If you're connected with us on social media, trust me, you will not miss out on anything that's happening at our school. Trust me. Si están conectados con nosotros en las redes sociales, no van a perder de cualquier anuncio. Así es que I really highly encourage you to be part and follow us on social media. All right, breakfast and lunch, desayuno y el almuerzo. I don't know how many of you guys know, but we have free lunch, grab and go meals at various schools in our district. The best thing, they just updated the times, 7 a.m. to 1 p.m. The closest school for us is Lincoln Elementary, which is right behind Plaza Las Glorias, Dollar Tree, Jack in the Box, right behind there. So it's not too far from our school. Han cambiado el horario para recoger la comida de 7 de la mañana a 1 de la tarde, y la escuela más cercana a nosotros es la escuela Lincoln. Y your best part, if you look here, students do not need to be present. No tienen que estar presentes los estudiantes. Pueden venir por la comida ustedes. So you can come and pick up the meals. Any one of these schools, but Lincoln is the closest one for us. Anything else on that, Ms. Noel? No? Okay, fantastic. Then We are just in time for our back to school night sessions. So if you did not get my email, my text, my remind, or if you missed it on you missed the message that your teacher sent you, if you click on this link, or if you type this link in, so it's bit.ly/capital letters BTSN sessions, it's going to take you, and I'm going to show you right now. Si ponen es para la página de red. Si ponen esto, van a poder llegar a donde están las sesiones de sus maestros. We're going to have sessions at 6, 6:20, and 6:40. Yes, it's the one that I sent in the email. It's the same thing. So this is what you should go to. This is what you should get. Oh, I'm going to actually go. Yeah, there you go. So you should be able to see, this is TK in kindergarten. And then if you just click on it, it'll take you to the next one. And then you click on it and it takes you to the next one. And you click on it and it takes, aren't they so cute? Right? And you take it and you keep going to the next one. And it's like, oh no, I passed it. You just push back or backspace or delete. And so what happens is you find, oh, Miss Okpara is my teacher. So then you go to Miss Okpara's beautiful face, Bitmoji, and you click on it. And guess what? It's going to take you right to her class. So I'm going to go ahead and get out of that one because I don't want to get into her class yet, but I will be visiting. Así es que vayan lo mandé por correo electrónico, por texto, por remind. Sus maestros también le mandaron el código que necesiten, pero si van aquí pueden hallar la foto de su maestro, pónganle clic y allí les va a llevar a su sesión. So with that, I think that just about takes us to the end. I was just going to show you here. These are all of our teachers here that we have, either distance learning or our hybrid. So everyone should be there and everybody has a link. And with that, I want to say thank you so much. Muchas gracias. Miss Noel, do you want to say anything?
Thank you so much for joining. Enjoy your teachers.
Yes, thank you, teachers. We will see you soon and we'll be popping in. Have a wonderful evening, everybody. Bye-bye.